Hey Shine. So, I couldn't really think of ideas. I did have a couple of videos, but they weren't very good because I was just kind of rambling and they didn't turn out so well. So I thought maybe I'll just go into Am I the Asshole, read out a couple of stuff while you're on your lunch break, and it's kind of chilly in here. I need a jumper. All right. So yeah, I'll read some of these out and then give my opinion on them, cause yeah. Am I the asshole for how I reacted when my parents surprised my 16-year-old little sister with a new car for her birthday after she finished her cancer? What? She even bought me a $25 gift card and a book for mine, which is 2 weeks later. Wait, wait, wait. So the wording for this is confusing. Did the person have cancer 2 weeks later, or her birthday 2 weeks later? I'm assuming the birthday, because that makes the most sense, right? It's gotta be the birthday. That's a very stupid question. Oh, it's a good, pretty nice short one. Okay. My sister was diagnosed with cancer last year. It has been hard on our family and even hard on her. I love my sister and I tried to be there for her as best as I could. I also did everything I could to make things easy for my parents. I took over all chores, cooked every day, cleaned the house, did laundry, took care of my younger sibling, and babysat them more. Luckily, she's doing really well and has recently finished her treatment, which is great, and we are all grateful. Our birthdays, like I said, is the birthdays. Our birthdays are 2 weeks apart, and hers was 2 weeks ago. My parents bought her a new car to celebrate after everything she went through, which I understand. She does deserve it, but I was a bit surprised because I thought they didn't have any money. My dad has been unwilling to help me get a used car since last year, telling me that they do not have the money. I didn't even want him to pay for all of it. I've been saving up, and I just wanted them to help me with the rest, but he kept telling me that they have no money for that. Well, my birthday just rolled around and my parents bought me a book that I mentioned in passing and a $25 takeout gift card to a place I like. I thanked him, but they saw that I wasn't too thrilled and asked me what was wrong. I told them that while I appreciate the gifts, I thought they were finally going to be able to help me with the remaining 800 for buying the used cars, seeing that they could now afford a new car for my sister. But that's when they accused me of being jealous of my sister who had just gone through something very traumatic and I was trying to make everything about me and why I couldn't just be happy for her. They said at the very end of the day I have a job and could just continue saving. Am I the asshole? I mean, I mean, I don't know. This is a very 50-50 sort of one because on one hand, your entire family was distraught that your sister had cancer and was going to die. But on the other hand, you did kind of do everything for a bit and you have been wanting a car for a good while. And she just suddenly got one. But to be fair, she did have cancer, so it's like I don't know. I think they should have gotten her a car. Maybe it's still something nice because cancer and whatnot. But maybe not a car, especially after saying to you that they can't really afford it. It's not very cool. Let's see what the comments think. Okay. Info. How old are you and what did you get for your 16th birthday? I'm 19. I got new headphones. What's that? Not the asshole, but parents certainly are. Yeah. So most people are saying not the asshole. So it's like it's not very nice, obviously. I don't think you didn't really do anything wrong. You didn't go like out of your way to make it worse or something. I don't think you're the asshole for stating your valid opinion. Let me delete this tab of Michael Keaton Batman because it's taunting. Another asshole for going to the police immediately when I found out my parents took out debt in my name. My parents took out credit cards and loans in my name. It was fine when they were paying the bills, but they got behind. I didn't have a key to the mailbox, so I never saw the bills or anything. I just finished my third year of university and I was going to move out. That would require me to get a credit check and stuff. Jesus! Oh my god! No, definitely not. My parents freaked out and forbid me from moving out. Well, it's not like you can anyway. Your credit Sucks. They said it was stupid that I would waste money on moving out when I could save money living at home. They didn't like my boyfriend, so I thought that was the issue, but not was I wrong. Okay. Long story short, I'm about $60,000 in debt because of them. I can't afford to pay that off. Yeah, no shit. 60 grand? Jesus. I told them they need to clear the debt immediately and change the house rules so my boyfriend could spend the night. They said they didn't have the money to pay the debt and that I could not strong arm them into changing the rules of their house. I called my auntie and asked her if I could please come over and stay in a little bit. She let me and asked a lot of questions. Then she showed me a dozen Reddit posts about parents screwing up their kids' future and kids allowing it. I went to the police and reported it. My parents got arrested and charged. They were furious with me. I know they didn't spend the money on me. I know they didn't spend the money. Okay. I do not know what they did spend it on. I don't care. I don't feel bad for them, but I'm not letting them fuck up my future. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They ruined your credit score. I mean, it's not the biggest thing in the world, but it kind of is. It's kind of hard, I imagine, to build it back up again. $60,000? What did they buy? How? What? Okay. So clearly nothing changed in the house, unless it's something super small like jewelry. What did they buy? Please tell me in the comments. Please tell me in the comments to reply. Another asshole was fine when they were paying the bills. No, it wasn't. It was identity. Yeah, another asshole. Do they say that what they spent it on? No, I guess not. But damn, that is insane. Let's go one more. Am I the asshole for telling a group of women to leave my son's hospital room so I could dress him in private? Yes. Already from the title, yes. I assure you. What is this? Ma'am? Ma'am? Sir? Whatever. Whoever you are, yes. Because it's their job, man. It's the kind of their job. They can't really leave your son and you in private. Never mind, Iris saw the tag. It says not the asshole. Iris tracked all my previous statements. Like, skit. I got too into this. My 9-year-old son, Lauren, and had his appendix removed this morning. Is this a long one? That's a fairly long one. Removed this morning. He had a basic understanding of the surgery, but the only hang up he had was having to wear nothing but a hospital gown, no socks or underwear. When we got to the hospital room to get him prepped, he told his mum, my ex, and her sister, his aunt, um, to turn or to leave when he had to undress. Obviously, he was fine with. Okay, I thought when you say a group of women, I immediately assumed hospital employees. So, yeah. Obviously, he was fine with my being there and needed help. After the surgery, me, my ex, her sister, her 13-year-old niece, and 18-year-old son, okay, were, okay, yeah, were in the recovery room. We were waiting for Lauren to sober up and get discharged. He started to come to and whispered to me that he wanted to put clothes on, but he wasn't comfortable wearing nothing but a gown in front of the three girls. At the same time, a female nurse came in to get his vitals and was talking to my ex. I asked if they could all step outside so I could help Lauren get dressed. They looked bewildered at my request. The nurse then said she'd help me dress him because my son was still a bit weak. I said no thanks, my teen son will help out. Okay. She asked if I was serious by asking her to leave over this, and I said yes. My son doesn't feel comfortable getting dressed in front of our four females. The nurse said she's been a nurse for years and has heard of anything crass. I said you're comfortable. My son isn't, and you're being insensitive is what's crass and clueless. My okay. My said I was being dramatic. Okay. Wait, what? I don't know. My said I was being dramatic. They left me and my other son got him dressed. My ex called me and said I owe her and everyone else an apology. I refused. I said if the roles were reversed, then you'd have a very different opinion. Also, Lauren has to take a bath for the next few days, and she was crazy if she was expecting Lauren to let her wash him or even be in the bathroom with him. It's different with me or his brother or friends, and I don't have to convince her for me to be right. Edit. For the record, the gown he was wearing was made out of paper. It wasn't even cloth. My son was dying to get out of it. He was basically naked. I don't think my son would have minded a male nurse at all, but since me and my older son was there, the thought of requesting a male nurse didn't cross my mind. I don't know if they had a male nurse available at that moment because the nurse made a comment that they were short staffed but all qualified. I wasn't going to argue with her over who got to put my on my son's Minecraft underwear or zipped up his hoodie. It's a waste of my time. She did mention how she didn't want him to get hurt with my dressing him, and I said then you best let me handle it because he'll fight you. Update. I did have to take him back to the hospital this morning because he couldn't pee but had to. He was in a lot of pain. At the hospital, I asked if a nurse was going to see my son before or after his male doctor, and they said yes. I asked for a male, and they said they asked the head nurse. She asked why it was so important to have a male nurse. I told her we can schedule an appointment to fight over after my son sees the doctor. They did find a male nurse, and my son was totally relaxed around him. The male nurse said a lot of female nurses take it personal when patients ask for a male nurse, and it's always been that way. Fortunately, my son didn't need a catheter, and it's fine. Okay, cool. So, I guess not, now that I saw the title. So, yeah, that's that was a couple of Reddit stories. If you want me to read more, just text me, I guess. And have a good rest of your lunch.